Nani?
Alright. OBS is being a bug again, apparently. For some reason, every other blue moon it decides to disconnect my microphone. Anyways. I just want to get this trial done and over with. So that way we don't have to worry about it anymore, and... I have to... We're really running out of time this month. Well, then again, time is a luxury in this day and age. Let me just double check something real quick. Guess I'll go ahead and get Stream Raider started while we're waiting. I have so many units that need to get to level 10. There's a lot of archers over there, actually. Well, start off with an orc slayer. Hopefully we'll be fine. Hopefully. Huh, okay. So now we can get the champion skins. That's pretty cool. That's actually pretty cool. I mean, I could do some verses, maybe. The thing is, though, I'm not really so sure if... Because I haven't won any versus matches, actually. I think after we complete this map, we can go ahead and try it, I suppose. Hey, welcome on in, Stodgy. How are you doing? What's going on? What's good? What's good? Oh, an epic berserker right off the bat. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I'm doing good. How are you? I'm all right. Thank you for asking. All right. Let's at least get done with the trial for today. And then we'll actually do the third case beginning tomorrow. As I'm trying to actually figure out how I can finish scheduling Monster Hunter stories. I think I'll actually drop Stardew Sunday this Sunday and just focus more on doing more of Ace Attorney Trials and Tribulations. Probably, yeah. While we're at it, I might as well take a look at, Did I post to social media today yet? By social media, I mainly mean Twitter. Oh, that's Discord. Anyways, oh, hold on a second. Before we go ahead and get the trial started. I don't know. I kind of like the honestly like the what is it the third anime opening more so than the fourth one. I don't really like the fourth one as much as I know the fourth one is more representative of this third game, but however, I don't 100% agree with it. Like, I guess they're trying to capture the topics and stuff thematically, but also at the same time, it's like, could be a little bit better. Let's see. October 13th, 9:36 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 4. I know you came from Stream Raiders, Stodgy. I'm sure you play other games though. If you've been on Twitch since July 2020. What games do you like to play if you're not playing Stream Raiders? Pokemon and Minecraft. Hey, and there's nothing wrong with that. Which Pokemon games are your favorites?
Oh, hey, Nick.
What is it? Nandeska? Doshita no? Is something wrong?
Nah, but did you see all the people here? It's crazy. Ooh, so check out the mask glossy I bought.
The glossy what? You bought this where, Maya?
And the little tents in front of the greenhouse. They have all sorts of things for sale. You know, I'm a sucker for this kind of stuff.
Speaking of sucker, Omega Ruby. I'm planning to do like some kind of Nuzlocke, Shiny Lock run for the game whenever I get my hands on a copy of it. I don't know whether I want to buy it digitally for the gold points or just get an old used physical copy from somebody. I mean, I play Nintendo Switch games, so I don't mind getting the gold points for future Nintendo Switch purchases. Man, it's a debate. I think this photo might come in handy. Come on, I'm guilty. Throw the book at me.
Don't scream me like that.
Oh, Mr. Wright, you made it. I honestly would not think like this dude is. I honestly would not think like this dude is the actual criminal, but probably someone who's a major fanboy of Mask. I would think. But then again, I don't know. I don't remember. See, the thing is with the Ace Attorney series is that I've watched gameplay of this game growing up as a kid, but I don't exactly remember every single little detail after watching the series for so long. So, I feel like I'm taking everything I see about this game with a grain of salt, honestly. Yeah, I did, but it doesn't look like things are going to get any less ugly for you. If you like Generation 3, were there any other Pokemon generations that you've played? I started with Generation 4, so I'm pretty happy about the Nintendo Switch remakes coming up. Even Legends Arceus, actually. Because I did it! I'm the criminal! Me! Is he talking about this specific YouTube meme? The meme? Okay, that was kind of a Monka S YouTube meme.
He's at it again.
I sent the calling card to Lordly Taylor. I admit it. But you don't have the sacred urn, right? Well, that's true, but that doesn't mean that I didn't commit the crime. Normally when I say of course you didn't, I'm being sarcastic, but yikes. Anyway, I admit that I'm guilty. So make sure to give me a guilty verdict, please.
there you are, Ronnie. Bonjour, sweetie. Oh, Daisy, honey. Bonjour.
Well, actually, I don't really know why I should be speaking French to you at a time like this.
Leave it all to me, Ronnie. I swear I'll protect you.
You see, actually, sir.
Can I tell you something, Nicky boy? I can guarantee that my Ronnie is innocent. If he's declared guilty, I'll be ever so cross with you.
So why are you smiling when you say it?
Well, if you'll excuse me, I got some errands I need to take care of. I'm counting on you, Nicky boy. Good luck.
Boom, boom, boom. We have a confession. Closed case, book of boys. Bruh. Imagine if that was the case, honestly. That would be way too easy. Way too easy. To be honest, I really don't know whether Ron is masked to mask or not. But there's only one thing I am sure of. He doesn't have the sacred urn right now. Mr. Delight, it's time for you to enter the courtroom. For the time being, I guess I'll have to trust Desiree. Thank you for the host, Keepa. Hope you're doing well. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Hopefully you've been having a good Thursday so far. October 13th, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 6. Who is this fellow?
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Ron Delight.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
What about the prosecution? Are you prepared to... What a stupid question.
Hi, how are you?
What did you say? Fine, let me ask you then, Your Honor. Are you ready? Are you ready to pass judgment? I'm not. I will pass judgment after I hear arguments from both sides. Well, if you're not ready yourself, you shouldn't expect others to be. That's a rule to live by. Who are you? I am Godot, a legendary prosecutor. I've never lost a case.
Ah, he's the one that Detective Atney was talking about.
Yes, your reputation precedes you. What kind of cases have you dealt with so far?
Hey, thank you for the epic flying rogue, post-stage. Yeah, this is the jazzy coffee guy, apparently.
None. What did you say? I've never prosecuted a case before. Never? But you said you've never lost before. Exactly. I've never lost, I've never won before either. Quite arrogant for a beginner, aren't you? Even the mightiest of redwoods begin their lives as mere saplings. Yes, but a mask in a court of law. Don't you know anything? No matter the man, we all wear masks, either on our faces or over our hearts.
This man's speaking in metaphors out here. We gotta watch out. We got a metaphor man going on here. I'm gonna quote that honestly.
This guy is the real deal, all right, Nick.
Why does it seem like all prosecutors are the quote-unquote real deal?
So we finally meet, Mr. Phoenix Trite.
And Nick, is he a friend of yours?
No, I don't have any friends that call me trite. Just who is this masked man?
I've returned from the depths of hell to do battle with you.
Hey, thank you for the epic war beast, Kiva. Why is there a double ping for a curry?
Well then, Prosecutor Gobo. It's not Gobo, old man. It's Godo, Your Honor. In any case, please give your opening statement. Opening statement? Those things are not fit for even dogs to consume. I have only one thing to say before we start. To you, Mr. Trite.
What is it?
Are you familiar with the saying, a chain is only as strong as its weakest link? I wonder, how much can you withstand before you and your case break in two? Well then, let's hear from the first witness.
Oh, it's the detective once again.
My name is... No one has asked for your name, witness. The important thing is what you know, that's all. Start talking. We're listening. Yes, sir. Alright, witness first, let's hear about what you know about the thief that stole the urn. Alright, yes, sir.
Well, at least we get to the point right away.
Master Mask is a master thief that's first started his crime spree 6 months ago. He's so confident that he sends his calling card before he even commits the crime. This was his 5th heist, and as usual he sent a card to Lord Lee Taylor. His pattern is to always go after only the most precious art pieces. That's why we're sure it was Mask to Mask, sir. It fits his MO to a T.
A sacred urn would not actually be a precious thingy.
So then the actual identity of this Mask to Mask is... Mr. Godot, what are you? We're in the middle of a trial here, Mr. Godot. Blacker than a moonless night, hotter and more bitter than hell itself. That is coffee. I'm sure you can grant me at least this much, Your Honor. Oh, please, proceed. Very well, it's only coffee after all.
What? You can't be letting him slide this early in the trial.
Proceed with our cross-examination, Mr. Wright.
Well, Nick, what are you going to do?
As long as they haven't brought up Mr. Delight's identity, all we could do is show that it wasn't Mask to Mask who stole the urn. Alright, before we begin the cross-examination, let me just make sure to do this one more trooper. Actually, I'm going to leave the barbarian off the field for now. There we go. Now back to the scene. If only I could be able to game capture this software, but unfortunately I cannot. Anywho. He's the master start his crime spree. He sends his calling card. That's correct. He sent in a card. His pattern is to often go after the only most precious art pieces. I'm very sure the urn is not a precious art piece. I might make a mistake here and there, but we'll see what happens. See, the sacred urn is priceless. It has no monetary value, so why would you say this is a precious art piece? Objection! Hey, easy. Ha! Wow, I actually got the first contradiction right off the bat. Without batting an eye. Poggers. Can I ask you a little something, Detective Gumshoe?
Just hearing the little in that question is making me nervous, pal.
You said that he always goes after the most precious art pieces, right?
That's right, pal.
But there's one problem. That's not what he did in this case. The supposedly quote-unquote priceless urn doesn't exactly rise to the level of quote-unquote precious art.
What do you mean?
Nick, how can you say such a terrible thing?
No, I meant from a financial point of view. I mean, it would fetch a good price.
Well, Prosecutor Godot, what is the value of that urn? The appraisers I spoke to said they couldn't attach a price to it. And I mean that in the worst sense.
In other words, it was not the kind of item that Mask to Mask would totally go after. Hey, Mal Sakurashi.
If I understand you correctly, Mr. Wright, You're saying that the theft of the sacred urn was not the work of Mask to Mask?
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Actually, all I did was point out the contradiction. The argument made itself, but...
Well, first of all, we need to get this issue cleared up. Was this last robbery the work of Mask to Mask or not? What do you have to say about this, Mr. Godot? This coffee here. It's my own special blend. I call it Godot number 107. I'm trying to decide whether to cut down on the acidity or the bitterness. That's the only thing I've got on my mind right now, Mr. Trite. Well, what? If you're really a man, you should clean up your own mess. Sorry, but I don't get what you mean. If you're saying it wasn't Mask to Mask that stole the urn, then it must be someone imitating Mask to Mask's methods. A fake. A phony. Oh yeah, how are you doing, Mao Sakurashi? How's your quarantine, pandemic, hopefully safe from the pandemic life going? Hope you've been doing well. Haven't been seeing you around, maybe because real life is calling. Just like duty calls for a superhero. Hey, Dufo, just thank you for the epic punk paladin. Fake Mask to Mask?
Fake Mask to Mask? Fake to Mask? That sounds a little ridiculous, but I like it.
Now, before I decide on my coffee, I believe some proof is in order, Mr. Trite. Proof that the person who appeared at Lordly Taylor that night was actually a fake. Though I don't approve of Mr. Godot's behavior, this point is valid.
I mean, he's not wrong. Evidence is key to a trial, so... Oh, nice. Oh, this guy plays Stream Raiders too? Of course I play Stream Raiders now. I don't mind playing Stream Raiders. I'm having fun. I'm low-key having fun with it. It's pretty casual too. Oh yeah, if anybody wants to place any Stream Raiders units on my map, y'all have a good six more minutes to do so. I guess in real life call for Mal Sakurashi. That's okay. They probably need to go eat dinner, do some homework, clock into work with their mask on. Hopefully practicing social distancing safety procedures. It's all good. I'm pretty patient about that nowadays. I used to be a lot more annoyed, but when real life calls, real life just calls, honestly. Like, I don't exactly call people out for it now, it's just life happens.
Mr. Wright, we're waiting.
It looks like I'm going to have to prove it. I need proof that the person at Lordly Taylor that night was in fact faked a mask. Is it this photo? Because this security camera photo is not in line with the publicity photo. The proof is right here.
This looks like a photo taken by a security camera.
But if you look closely, you'll notice something peculiar about it.
Huh. Well then, why don't you go ahead and show us what it is? Go on, use this pointer and show us just what about this picture is so peculiar.
The neck region. Where's the pendant? It's right here, of course.
You mean Mask to Mask?
I have here a piece of reference I would like the court to take a look at.
Isn't that the publicity photo I bought this morning?
The problem I have with the security camera photo is the brooch. The brooch? The brooch? Is it pronounced brooch? On Unmasked chest.
A breach? Here? Bailiff, get my steed. I need to retreat at once.
A brooch, Your Honor. It's a sort of clasp for holding one's cape on.
A clasp, eh? Oh, I see now. But the mask to mask in the security camera photo. Ah, he has no brooch.
That brooch is the same as the emblem on Unmasked's calling card and serves as a symbol. But the thief that broke into Lordly Taylor wasn't wearing a brooch. In other words, this mask to mask is a phony.
I've been fooled again. It's true. Undeniably true. Detective Gumshoe, how could you have overlooked this? I'm sorry, sir. I don't know how I... Hey now, you're a rock star. If you're gonna have a pity party, invite me too. Mr. Cadeau, you deserve some blame in this too. How could you have overlooked such a large brooch? The brooch you're talking about? You mean this? Ah.
That's Master Mask's brooch!
Where did you find it? Well, I've always had a good nose for evidence. I got it at the crime scene. It was hidden in the shadow of a big female Buddha statue.
Buddha statue? You must mean the Amy Faye statue.
Why didn't you tell me about that, sir? I always put evidence away in my pocket. After all, it's the safest place for crucial evidence.
Oh, this guy is one cool customer.
It's a little early to be shaken up, isn't it, little lady? That friend of yours left pretty little hickeys on there, too. Hickeys? Figuratively speaking, of course. I'm referring to Ron Delight's fingerprints. What? The defendant's fingerprints are on the brooch? Order! Order in the court! Mr. Cadeau, let us see that brooch. I've grown attached to my metallic girlfriend here. Take good care of her. Sure, I mean, it appears to have been torn off some clothing.
How's our Stream Raiders thing looking? It feels like we're hearing a bunch of horns. Oh shoot, people are online tonight. Wait a minute, then who needs a unit? Oh shoot. This dude's starting off right off the bat with a dangerous battle.
There's a little bit of cloth left on the back. Obviously, there must have been a big struggle that night at the crime scene.
Uh-oh, Phoenix, we have a problem.
You mess with Godot, and you get burned.
He's been playing me like a violin.
Well, Judge, I'm about ready to call my next witness. You're done with me? But I haven't proved anything yet. You've proven your own incompetence. That's good enough. That doesn't sound good at all, pal. Bailiff, bring the next witness into the courtroom.
Finally, time for the ace detective to make his appearance, huh? Well, before that happens, let's go ahead and go to the Stream Raiders battle real quick, so we can make sure that we're prepared for the next battle. I think we'll be fine. Yeah, we got like a few epic units that people place down. Yeah, we're gonna be fine. We are absolutely gonna be fine here. Stodgy, Santa has Curry, Post, Age, and Kiba, and Leon have placed their own troopers down. I think we should all just go crazy here, and let's get it done. Good luck, folks. We got this. let's see here. You know what? Let's give one barbarian to Kiba for the most kills, and we'll randomize the other one, and it goes to Leon. All right, congratulations, you guys. The next one is going to be the hardest for now. All right, I need to place 2 Centurions down. The I don't think the Orc Slayer is going to be like too good for this, so. Okay, so this one I'm going to put down my Centurion, even though my Centurion is not the best unit. Alright, what do we have here? Death Knight. We have a lot of goblins here. Ooh, we're going to need some major reinforcements out here. Alright, folks, y'all know what to do. Now I can upgrade my Centurion, which is pretty pogs. I still need to get 10 units to level 10. That's going to take quite a little bit. Man, oh man. I like to get some... I think after this level, we're going to go ahead and try the Versus mode. Ends in 18 hours and 40 minutes. Anywho... Because not gonna lie, it's been pretty fun to, what is it? Get the bones, I suppose, for. Hey, there's Curry's War Beast. It's been fun to get the bones for some very cool skins, honestly, but I haven't won a match yet, and I guess because the Versus today, they decided to have a special occasion to release some new skins. Yeah, this is just the bone chest. Normally they would just put the bone chest first, and they would have, like, all the PvP skins available. And the only one I got is the Nightmare Paladin for my, Didn't I already get the Nightmare Paladin? Yeah, I already got the Nightmare Paladin from a random bone chest. Anyways. Ah, Mr. Ace Detective.
1 second is 1 drip of the coffee pot. Let's hurry it up.
Shh! Silence! Silencio!
Now I see. It's all becoming clear.
Oh, what's clear?
Zvari. The truth has once again been elegantly revealed to me. What we have here is a judge and a prosecutor. A coffee maniac at that. Am I correct?
Oh, well, yes, that's right. Not bad. Not bad at all. You're the first person that's ever been able to penetrate my secret veil.
Well, Sir Prosecutor, let me introduce myself. My name is Luke Atme, ace detective and rising star illuminating the heavens.
Boy, these two make a perfect pair.
They'd either be best friends or they'd tear each other's heads off.
I've heard that on the night of the crime you were all alone on security detail.
You have heard correctly. My specifically made monocle is worth more than 100 Detective Gumshoes. If Detective Gumshoe was worth anything, that is.
Why was this guy all by himself anyway? There must be some reason. I'm sure of it.
Oh, then tell us what this special monocle of yours witnessed.
Let's take care of this first. Alright, what did your special monocle witness, oh great Luke Atme? My nose is itchy.
It was approximately 1 o'clock in the morning, just after the date changed. That's when my nemesis, the infamous Masked instantly descended upon me. And just as I began to turn, the coward struck a fierce blow upon my noble head. Darkness swallowed me before I could land a single strike. When I awoke, he was gone. 30 minutes later, I used an emergency phone to notify the police.
Well, it's true that he was struck in the head.
So you didn't get a clear look at the criminal?
My specially made monocle never misses a thing. However, that is limited to the things that fall within my own visual range. And of course, that's only natural.
I fail to see why the witness seems so proud of his performance that evening.
Well, sir, old-timer, let me explain. We're not speaking of any ordinary thief, but of the king of thieves, the great Masked, my arch-enemy. That is what my instincts and my years of experience tell me.
Very well, proceed with the cross-examination, Mr. Wright.
There's something suspicious about Detective Atme. How could he not have noticed when the thief came in?
Also, he says he was knocked unconscious before he could fight back. But that can't be right, it contradicts the evidence.
Huh? Which piece?
The real question is, why would he tell such an obvious lie? According to one of our pieces of evidence, there was a struggle, so how could he say that he did not land a single strike? Objection! Damn, I'm on fire. Wait, let's not get too cocky. Mr. Atme, could you take a look at this with that special monocle of yours?
Aha, this belongs to the criminal mastermind, my arch-nemesis, Masked. It is, in point of fact, Mask's brooch.
It was found on the floor of the basement warehouse. I wonder how that happened.
Elementary, my dear lawyer. Obviously, it wasn't glued on well enough.
Nope. Not quite. It clearly shows signs of having been ripped off a piece of clothing. Oh, when I say nope, I meant...
Nope.
Ripped off, huh? Uh-huh.
We can only deduce that the thief struggled with someone that night. That's the only thing I could think of. And there's only one person that was in a position to have a struggle with the thief. The only person that was on security duty that night, it was you, Detective Atme. Oh, damn, he's skinny. Detective Atme, you must have fought with the thief that night. So, why did you lie in your testimony to the court?
Witness, giving false testimony is a serious crime.
No, wait just a moment, sir, old-timer.
Don't talk to me like I'm living in a nursing home.
I just remembered, Your Honor. I was just confused because I've been dealing with so many cases lately.
A true measure of a man is in the amount of work he does. That's what I always say.
Nick, you can only handle one case at a time. Isn't that right?
You talk too much.
Witness, so are you not saying that you and the thief had fought?
Hold on. That's quite enough, Your Honor.
Excuse me?
Save the big questions for the testimony. That's one of my rules. Indeed, I understand. I, Luke Atme, agree completely.
Okay.
Indeed, it's true that I looked away from the door for a brief moment. However, Luke Atme cannot be so easily discombobulated. Unfortunately, the thief grabbed a weapon from the side and rendered me senseless. Okay, that part is correct. A true gentleman fights only with his own fists, but they were not enough. His first blow struck true, bam, and that's all she wrote.
Wait a minute.
So in the end, you did catch a glimpse of Masked?
Correct. It was during his third crime that he struck me from behind. It seems that my memory had become a tad jumbled, so to speak.
Well, that's certainly understandable. I myself always get confused about which testimony goes with which case.
That can't be good. I think I could find another contradiction already, honestly. I don't know why, but my brain meat is on fire right now. Unless it's not on fire, because even if I don't present the evidence right away, the game will always hint at me with Maya or whoever the assistant is as to what we should actually do in the next step. So that's always a good hint, honestly. I like that about the game. Without having to look up a guide, the person who stands next to you or the protagonist themselves will give you a hint as to what you should do. Oh shoot, this is getting intense.
Well, what do you think, Nick?
Well, there's only one thing I'm absolutely sure of now.
Yeah? What is it?
This look at me guy, he's definitely hiding something.
But why?
I think I'm starting to figure out what really happened that night, and about the true nature of this so-called detective. Okay, I can't exactly present the evidence of the Shishito because so far it's been true that this was struck with one blow. Can you tell us a little more about what happened?
My opponent was both powerful and vicious. You might say it was powericious. Powericious? I assumed he had me fighting stance, but a sudden flash of light blinded me. That, of course, was checkmate. My opponent had bested me.
What do I do now? Should I ask more about this? You were blinded? So what was this flash of light that blinded you?
I was bathed in a golden light that seemed to come from the statue of the woman.
The statue of Amy Faye, I'm guessing.
Well, that wasn't very much help at all.
The at-me fighting style? What is this quote-unquote at-me fighting style?
I'm sorry, but that's a trade secret. I really can't say anymore. But I suppose I could tell you if I absolutely must. The main thing is to put your back to the wall. That way no one can get behind you.
That's it? That's the quote-unquote at-me fighting style?
Well, Mr. Wright, what about that testimony?
It's a waste of time. It's true that Atme was knocked senseless after all. I better ask him about something else instead. So why did you look away from the door anyway?
In addition to the camera, I had prepared a variety of other sensors as well. The alarm on one of those had gone off, so I had to check the data. That's why I went to the computer. Elegantly, of course.
So you were momentarily vulnerable while you were working on the computer? What should I do?
So did that computer belong to Lord Lee Taylor as well? Correct. Well, except for the program that manages the data. That was specially designed by me, look at me. In that case, he could have easily manipulated the data. What's wrong, Sir Lawyer?
What kind of sensors are you talking about?
There are other places in the basement that someone could enter and exit from. There are air conditioner ducts, sewer pipes, and a cat door as well. I hooked up heat-detecting infrared and ultraviolet sensors to each of them. That's a lot of hardware. Was it all yours? Lord Lee Taylor Department Store was kind enough to provide the monitoring hardware. Naturally, the security camera that took the photo belongs to them as well.
In other words, he couldn't have rigged the equipment, huh?
Has it cleared up any doubts you had about me, Mr. Lawyer?
You haven't had that much faith in your own fighting abilities?
But of course, in college, I was the second in charge of the boxing club.
I'm sorry if I failed to find that appropriately impressive.
However, my opponent in the ring this time was my arch nemesis, Masked.
This guy is a real piece of work. What does that mean? Discombobulated?
Young people these days, they really irritate me. They are perfectly good old words to die until everyone forgets what they mean.
Sorry, but what exactly does it mean?
Oh, I forgot. What was I saying?
Jeez, it's better than old people forget what they were saying 5 seconds ago.
Well, it looks like we've cleared that up. You can go on with your testimony.
It might be the last statement. It might be the last statement that has something to do with something. My hunch says so. No. Of course it's important. We've learned a detective's secret technique after all.
Yes, indeed. I'll remember to use it if I ever take a walk alone at night.
Why the heck is he eyeballing me like that? It's creeping me out.
Now then, witness, we'll go ahead and add that secret information to your official testimony.
Put your back to the wall to fight. Where's this third eye you're talking about?
Oh, it's right between my right and left eyebrows. It's quite invisible to the unenlightened. You may call it the forehead if you like.
Why didn't you just say that in the first place?
Sir Lawyer, looks like the creases in your own forehead are getting deeper.
So, Mr. Acme got hit in the forehead then?
That's what he says.
I've got a funny feeling about that.
Actually, so do I. That might be that statement. Okay, so now this is where we present the evidence. Objection! According to the data of this weapon, the person who was hit with this weapon was hit in the back of the head. Aha! Also, victory! Because I knew the Shishido was going to be a piece of evidence that we need to present. It just takes a little bit of digging in order to, It just takes some digging in order to have it make sense with some kind of test contradiction, you know? Detective Atme, your testimony is crumbling like a house of cards. Anyone watch that series? It's a live-action series. I think I remember, like, some people in college were pretty interested in that series. Even my sweet mates in the dorm.
What fun this is, Mr. Lawyer. It's truly a pleasure to cross swords with you. And now, once again, you have thrown down the gauntlet at my armored feet.
I believe this is what you said yesterday.
No, the coward must have wormed his way in through somewhere besides the door. Then my arch nemesis struck me on the head from behind with this gruesome item here.
From behind, huh?
But just now you testified that he struck you on the forehead, so which is it? I hardly think you could forget where you were hit on the head.
It seems I made another mistake.
Detective Atme, that's not the only strange part of your testimony.
What do you mean by that?
For example, the very fact that you hid the calling card from the police itself is strange. It's almost as if you were afraid they were going to help with security.
Geniuses such as myself have always been misunderstood. How sad.
That's wrong. Chigayo.
Terror is human, to forgive divine. Humans aren't machines. They have souls, feelings. They live, they die, they love, they hate. And yes, they even make mistakes.
Hey, hold on. It's not as pretty as that.
Really? What is it then? What is it like then? Always chase the riddle down to the end. That's one of my rules.
This is it. This might just be my chance to turn things around.
As to right, what exactly is it that you're asserting?
I think we know. I think we know what to assert here. Very well, Your Honor. The defense asserts that honestly, I feel like all of these statements would work. The truth is, this witness is no ace detective at all.
So then what exactly are you saying that I am?
Well, an average detective?
I hardly see the relevance of that.
What are you doing, Nick? Aren't you going to go at the attack?
I was planning on it, but looks like the one who got attacked instead. Let's pretend that did not happen. Let's pretend that did not happen. I mean, I'm still gonna make a highlight of this video, and that will still happen anyways, and that will... I feel like, honestly, I feel like all of those statements could work on it. let's go with the third one. The answer is simple. It's all clear to me now. Detective Luke Atmey's true identity is actually the Masked Damask.
Order in the court. Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this?
There are too many unnatural parts to Mr. Atmey's story. He says he was hiding at the crime scenes. Wait, why is there an S here? Why is there an S here? Which is why no one ever saw him there. And then, in his last case, he manages to outperform Detective Gumshoe and the entire police force to quote-unquote miraculously retrieve the stolen treasure.
That's because I analyzed the crime scene data and made an exquisitely elegant deduction. I picked up clues that the police overlooked in order to arrive at a...
Oh, please. The explanation is far simpler than that, quote-unquote, Detective Atmey. The truth is that you are, in fact, Masked Damask.
Mr. Wright, this photo, it clearly shows Masked Damask. The security camera belongs to the Lordly Taylor department store. We should have been able to manipulate it.
He didn't need to manipulate it. He gained access to the warehouse under the pretense of providing quote-unquote security. Then he simply dressed up as the thief and stole the urn. Let me guess, we're gonna have to provide evidence for that.
So the ace detective is actually an ace thief. Is this true, witness?
Ha-ha. Master Mask M.O. is pure genius, and so am I, Luke Atmey, ace detective. You're very clever to have come to such a conclusion. I'm impressed, Mr. Lawyer.
What? Witness, you admitting it?
Nick, now's your chance.
Yes, time to put the last nail in this guy's coffin. Detective Atmey, when you assume that the identity? Did that coffee have milk in it?
Good old blend number 102. My personal favorite. Mr. Godot, the ace detective is actually ace thief. I smell a best-selling novel. There's only one problem. It simply isn't true. Mr. Godot, Mr. Wright has made some very strong points tonight. I will admit my opponent has woven a compelling narrative out of whole cloth. But it is, in fact, nothing more than a patchwork quilt. Mr. Trite. If this detective really is the thief, then show us the proof of your claim. But it had better be as hot and as perfect as the coffee dripping down your face. Well, Mr. Wright, don't just stand there.
He's right. We can't just stand here. We not only have to help our homies out in Stream Raiders, but we also have to present the proof.
This court would like to see this decisive proof you have, quickly.
Huh? Oh, yes, of course. What's the big rush? Oh, it's big time rush. Not big rush.
Are you alright, Nick?
Atmey looks pretty rattled right now. I'd like to finish this right now if I can. But can I really do it? The decisive evidence that proves Mr. Luke Atmey is in fact a Masked Damask has yet to be found. Proof? Of course I've got nothing.
Just what I thought. A man has to hold his head up high no matter how bad things get, after all. I see. I thought perhaps you had some evidence to back up your assertion.
This is no good. I've got to stay on the attack. I'll never get another chance to prove that this guy is the thief.
Don't give up, Nick. Think harder and try again.
It's no good. I'm just not ready yet.
But Are you going to just give up and let us lose this?
So, you've come to your senses, have you, Sir Lawyer? I can't think of a counterattack at all.
It seems the cloud of suspicion surrounding this witness has lifted. Mr. Godot, if you have anything further to add that... What? Who are you?
That doesn't really matter right now, does it?
Miss Delight, what are you doing here?
Nicky boy, the thing you've been looking for? I think I found it.
You mean that bag?
No, not the bag. What's in the bag? Well,
It's...
the secret urn! Nick, it's the urn!
Legasp!
Boy. Order, order, order. You, madam. That urn, where did you find it?
You'll never believe it. It was in the office of Mr. Fancy Pants, ace detective, Luke Atme.
Oh, Desi, you're the best! Well, how do you explain that one, Mr. Atme? Even you are going to have a hard time weaseling out of this one.
Objection!
Pathetic. Mr. Godot, do you have something you wish to say? Yes, Your Honor. It simply amazes me how quickly times change. In the old days, a man was to be taken at his word. It's truly sad. You still deny that Mr. Atby was involved? Before casting aspersions at Detective Atby, consider the young lady here. Your name is Desiree. Desiree Delight, is that correct?
Yes, what about it?
How charming. The lengths that a woman is willing to go to save her husband is truly inspiring.
What are you insinuating?
As the wife of the criminal, you could have discovered that stolen urn anywhere, including the office of the good detective here. So you found the urn? What does that prove? It certainly doesn't prove where the urn was quote-unquote found, where the urn was before you found it.
What? I just brought it here from the detective's office.
Please, madam. This town is already filled to the brim with lies. Any more could only compound the tragedy we have been witness to.
You're wrong. I would never do such a thing.
Miss Delight,
Please, Nicky boy, you've gotta help me talk some sense into these people.
there must be some way. I've got to prove that urn was actually the Atby Detective Agency. How about the fingerprints? I can prove where the urn was. By the fingerprints on it.
Fingerprints, eh?
Oh, come now. Now you're really making me laugh, Sir Lawyer. Fingerprints indeed. May I go on? Good. Now, it would be perfectly understandable if my fingerprints were on the urn. After all, it was I who was guarding the urn in the first place. In any case, I'm always in the habit of wearing gloves, as you can see. So unfortunately, my fingerprints wouldn't be evidence of anything.
What about it, Mr. Wright? This witness's fingerprints would mean nothing anyway.
Nick, what are you going to do now?
I've come too far to turn back now. Atby must have brought the urn back to his office yesterday. And there, I'm sure someone must have left their fingerprints on it. The defense proposes that the fingerprints of this person should be on the urn. The defense proposes that there should be my fingerprints on the urn.
So what is all this fuss about fingerprints anyway?
Before we actually discuss about that, let's go ahead and get to Stream Raiders real quick before we actually explain to you guys what's the point of the fingerprints on the stolen evidence, the stolen good, the stolen whatever.
Hi, how are you?
Hey, what's good, Rohan? Well, we're almost done with this case, that's for sure. Let's go ahead and get into this battle, though. I think I'm gonna go ahead and debuff these guys over here for y'all. Hopefully we can take care of this. Well, let's go do some thick damage. No, there goes my Centurion. Oh, Zooey mama. That was crazy, I tell you. That was very crazy. Okay, so... we got Leon with the most kills, Santa Ehans with the most assists, Curry with the second most kills, and then, I don't know. I don't know if you're there, Leon. I could spin the wheel to see what scroll you want, unless you have decided which scroll you would like, since you landed the most kills and the most assists. If not, I could just randomly spin it. But yeah, how are you doing, Rohan? You can spin the wheel. Okay.
Hi, how are you?
Let us spin the wheel of destiny. Leon has landed the most kills. So let's go ahead and spin the wheel to see which scroll Leon will get. And the other one I shall give to Curry, actually, because Curry has also landed kills. There we go. Leon gets the Berserker. We'll go ahead and give Curry the Musketeer. GG's. Alright, we've completed this map. So, I would like to do the versus mode. However, I do want to actually finish up this court case first before we actually go ahead and fight a match for the versus mode. So, let's go ahead and finish this case first with Phoenix Wright, and then we'll go ahead and try out versus mode once again. Because today is a day to do some versus mode. So what is all this fuss about fingerprints anyways? Oh, wait, hold on a second. Don't tell me I have to restart the software. Oh no! Alright, we're back in order. Mr. Atme, do you recall the events of yesterday?
Hey, Nick, come on, open it up.
Hey, wait a minute. We can't just open his private property.
Don't be such a fuddy-buddy. Fuddy-duddy, this is an important investigation. Well, what's in there?
Hey, hang on a sec, I'm taking it out now. Whatever it is, it feels kind of hard and smooth. Anyways.
Well, hello there. It's true that I didn't get a chance to look in the bag at the time. Demo, I did touch what was inside. What? You touched it? And I remember it very well. It was, quote-unquote, smooth and hard. Well, that was just... Your Honor, I'd like the court to examine the fingerprints on that urn. If my fingerprints are on there, then it proves that the urn was in Detective Atomy's office.
Objection!
Well, even if your fingerprints are on the urn, it still doesn't prove when they were put there, does it?
Of course it does.
What did you say?
It's not what I say, but what Adrian Andrews, the person in charge of the exhibition, said.
I polished it until it was just about glowing. I thought maybe I could make it look more valuable.
If she polished it that much, she must have removed any and all fingerprints on it. And the only chance I had to get my fingerprints on it after that was yesterday at the Atomy Detective Agency.
This blend, good old blend number 107. I've decided it's a little too bitter after all. Order. I accept the defense's request. Bailiff, take this urn and...
Wait a moment, Your Honor. There's no need for that.
No need, you say?
Precisely. I already know Mr. Wright's fingerprints are on the urn.
What are you saying?
Yes, I've finally broken him down. Take a good look, everyone. Unable to find a rival worthy of my genius, I was forced to create one myself. Here I am, the tragic clown.
This guy is nuttier than a fruitcake.
Nuttier than a fruit.
Oh, that's a double entendre, Maya.
And also, did somebody say...
You see, it was me all along. I am the one and only Masked Mask. I hope you all enjoyed my little performance.
Well, Mr. Goodell, what's Mr. Atomy's condition? He's still in the lobby, laughing insanely, Your Honor. I wish I could enjoy the joke as much as he seems to be. Well, looks like the matter has been settled. I came perilously close to besmirching the record of an innocent young man, besmirching him with the title of thief.
Nick, you were right after all.
Well, the good news is at least nobody got murdered this time. So, yay!
Yeah, I guess Mr. Delight really wasn't the thief.
The court finds the defendant, Mr. Ron Delight.
Hold it! You're wrong. I'm wrong, I tell you. I mean, not exactly wrong so much, but actually not right is what I was trying to say.
Oh no, he's not. This can't be happening.
The thief, the sneaky, odious thief has been stealing all the treasures. It's me, it's him. I'm the one you want. I'm the thief, I tell you. So do it. Pronounce me guilty, please.
I don't know what kind of kangaroo court you'll think this is, but...
Objection!
The true identity of the thief has already been proven. Please hurry and pass, Judge. What are you talking about? I already confessed. I'm the thief, I tell you.
Mr. Godot, don't just stand there drinking coffee. Hey there, Mr. Thief.
Yes, sir.
If you're really a man, then clean up your own mess.
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I just don't have any idea what you mean.
If you are masked to mask, then prove it. That's what it means.
Yes, sir. I'd be happy to.
He says he'll be happy to, Nick.
It's kind of cute. He's 100% committed to his fantasy.
Good boy. Just remember one thing. A boy only gets one chance in his life to become a man.
I know that. I won't fail. I swear.
Okay then, talk. We're all listening. Oh well, let's all have a listen to this quote-unquote confession.
Ay, ay, ay. We've already sent the real criminal away, and now we gotta listen to the defendant piping up. I feel sorry for this kid, honestly. Like, I'm saying kid, but, like, even though he's a grown man who's married, he's a... Honestly, he's... Oh, shoot, this dude is doing PvP. Oh, shoot. That's what we're going to be doing next, folks. That's what we're going to be doing next. The truth is, I've been masked to mask all along. I mean, you can't prove that I'm not actually masked to mask, can you? I don't have an alibi for the night the urn was stolen, after all. I donned my costume that night and dancily descended upon the scene of the crime. Look, you can see right there in the photo. That's me. As for my brooch, I snagged it on the door handle and got torn off, that's all.
I don't like the direction this trial has taken.
But this is how every trial goes, at least with me anyway.
You're doing great.
Stop it, Mr. Godot. You're embarrassing me.
Like I said, you're only going to get one chance to testify, alright? But if you make it through with this flying colors, I keep my promise too. I'll make sure you stay locked up in prison as the one and only true mask to mask.
Thanks so much, Mr. Godot. I'll do my best.
Alright, Mr. Wright. I'm afraid it's time for the cross-examination.
Ay, we've already driven the lunatic away, and now we have to listen to this guy.
Why does Mr. Delay want to be masked to mask so badly anyway? It's kind of disturbing. He doesn't seem like your whole attention whore to me.
I can't believe Maya is able to say... Well, then again, she is 18, it's just she's able to say that kind of language.
Like, say, you, Nick.
I'm nothing. I'm nothing of the sort, thank you very much. I gotta admit, the way Ron is acting is kind of scary.
Anyway, time to poke some holes in his testimony of his.
Why does Maya sound like the smart one here? You didn't notice it when your brooch was torn off? Huh? Well, I'm always a little nervous when I'm working. There's a bit of clothing left on the back side. I don't think it could have been torn off that easily. I thought you were going to be the one to show us the proof.
You know that you're the real Mask to Mask and not just some kind of obsessed fanboy?
Hey now, that's not fair. Why do I have to do all the hard work anyway?
Maybe because you're the one making the outrageous claim for a change.
Come on, Nick. You know that Mr. Delight couldn't have committed the crime. You're the one with the fancy law degree. It's time to put it to work already.
Need some kind of proof that Ron couldn't possibly be Mask to Mask. I should try to show that Mr. Delight couldn't have stolen the urn.
Anyway,
You have your wallet here. There's your alibi.
So, this wallet belongs to you, doesn't it? Yes, it does. I lost it somewhere.
Mr. Wright, when you find a wallet, you should report it to the police right away.
No, you don't understand. This is an important piece of evidence.
Evidence?
Mr. Delight, when did you first notice that you lost your wallet?
Let's see. I think it was on the night of the crime. But I know I still had it when Desi and I went out for dinner.
This wallet was found at approximately 1 a.m. at KB Security Headquarters.
What? Surely you're not serious?
Yes, I am serious. This proves that Mr. Delight was in fact at KB Security that night.
No!
Oh, no problem, James. If you need to lurk, that's fine. So the defendant was at KB Security at 1 o'clock in the morning. Then that proves that he has a watertight alibi.
No!
Furthermore, considering the distance between Lord Lee Taylor and KB's security... It would have taken 30 minutes to get there by car, according to Larry anyway.
Well, Mr. Godot, do you have anything to say? And stop drinking that coffee. Come on, Mr. Thief. Don't let this guy beat you. Tell him why he's wrong.
You're the only one who calls me a thief, Mr. Godot. All right, I'll try. I'll do it. I will.
He's really got Mr. Delight all worked up.
Yeah, he's like a kid at this first day of school.
Look, it's just ridiculous. Why would I have dropped my wallet at KB Security?
Why would he drop his wallet at KB Security, I wonder?
And I got some bones. Yay! Wait, how many bones do I have? I only have 4 bones. I need 20. Oh wait, there's new scrolls, Pox.
For the most part, I've been on fire with the evidence presenting tonight.
Someone must have planted it there to make it look like I was there and not at the heist.
Planted it there? He's really reaching now.
Mr. Delight, you probably dropped your wallet when you took it out to use this, didn't you? The key card to KB Security CEO's office.
No.
Huh. That was a pretty good try, Mr. Trite. Unfortunately, you've overlooked one small thing.
What?
Motive, of course. Why would the thief go to KB Security in the middle of the night anyway?
I'm holding it off to actually do some PvP after this, Leon. To do the versus mode later.
And that takes like a shorter planning time than the that takes a shorter amount of planning than the usual campaign battle. So
we're taking a break for it for now, anyways.
Well, Mr. Wright, it looks like you need some more evidence after all.
Yikes. Ugh, this stupid kid.
Well then, let's see your evidence. The evidence that shows why Mr. Delight went to KB Security at 1 a.m. that night.
Oh, the blackmail letter, easy. Mr. Delight, I believe you've seen this before, correct? That's
What is it?
a blackmail letter. That's what it looks like from the contents.
Blackmail?
Yes, basically it says bring 50,000 American US dollars.
That certainly sounds like blackmail, right?
At the time of the theft, Mr. Delight was dealing with the blackmailer himself. In KB Security CEO office and at full half an hour away from the scene of the crime.
No. Order! So when the theft of the urn occurred, the defendant was at KB Security. It looks like the perfect case for the defense.
Objection!
You may see it as a perfect case, Judge, but to me... Well, let's just say that my go-to blend, number 107, impresses me a lot more.
What are you trying to say?
You say the thief was being blackmailed by the CEO of a security company. Did you actually investigate this CEO at all?
Huh? Well, no, I guess not.
Accusing a man of blackmail with no proof. I'm not sure what I think of that.
Not sure what I think of that. At least I know what I think of you.
Good point. I'm not sure what I think of it myself. You claim that the defendant entered the CEO's office. You will need at least one witness to corroborate your claim, Mr. Wright.
Oh, actually, hold up a second. Larry! We can actually get Larry to testify. Oh, come on.
Nick, I think we're going to have to track down the CEO guy.
No, we don't have to track down the CEO at all.
What do you mean by that, Mr. Trite?
There's someone else who can testify. This is the person who could testify that the keycard was used at 1 a.m. that night. Larry.
Who is this useless-looking young man?
You don't remember him, Your Honor?
Not exactly. But just looking at his picture makes the bile start to rise in my throat.
It looks like he doesn't remember the case from 2 years ago.
He probably blocked out that memory on purpose. Anyway, this man was working as a guard at KB Security that night.
Oh?
The question at hand is, this key card. Yup, that's the key card they use in the building I work. According to the serial number, this one is for the CEO's office. You needed to get into that room, and every time you use that card, it leaves a record. Yeah, it tells you exactly who entered the room and when. As you can see, there's no need to investigate the CEO of KB Security. We should be able to discover the truth by simply analyzing the keycard's data. Spit take.
Well, Mr. Godot, the name of the CEO of KB Security is Kane Bullard. I was unable to contact him directly, but I got the keycard data here. So what does it show? Each keycard has its own serial number and they leave detailed records of their use. According to this data, this card was used at 1 a.m. on the morning of the crime. That means it can't be Mr. Delight dressed as Masked to Mask in the photo. It looks like you're right. 2 minutes isn't even enough time to brew a good cup of joe.
So then...
Rhonda Light was clearly in the office of KB Security CEO at the time of the crime. The prosecutor's office is ready to admit that fact. Therefore, it's impossible for the defendant to be masked to mask.
Good job, you did it, Nick.
That's enough. I came perilously close to besmirching the record of an innocent young man, besmirching him with the title of thief.
What's wrong, Your Honor?
I'm ready to pass judgment, but before I do that, do you have any further objections?
No, Your Honor.
Very well. The court finds the defendant, Mr. Ron Delight.
Not guilty.
Court is now adjourned.
October 13th, 2:24 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 4.
Nick, you did it! You're right after all. Actually, I'm feeling a little bit ashamed myself. Nicky boy.
Oh, Miss Delight.
I knew you could do it. I believed in you all along, Nicky boy. I don't know how I can ever repay you.
Oh, shucks. Thanks, Miss Delight. I just know I'm blushing.
Congratulations, Mr. Nick.
Oh, pearls. I've got a bad feeling about this.
Who is this woman?
Oh, she's nobody. She's just
You're blushing. How dare you do this in front of Mr. Kamaya? You should be ashamed of yourself.
Yeah, ouch. She slapped me.
Burley? This woman is Miss Desiree Delight. She's her client's wife. Mr. Nick,
Yes?
you're even worse than I thought. Going behind the back of your own client.
No, you've got it all wrong.
I never forgive you.
Ow. A double slap. It was super effective.
Well, anyway, all's well that ends well, right? We got the secret urn back and the thief has been caught. You're so right, and it's all thanks to Nicky Boy here. But actually, it was you, Miss Delight, that brought us the urn back. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Oh, please, you're embarrassing me.
If we won the case, then why does this guy still look so glum? But I am the thief. Actually, what's the point now?
What is it, honey? I did my best for you, Ronnie.
I know that I know that. I appreciate it, Desi. But the thing is...
Come on, give the kid some time. He's just got a little touch of the blues. You know about feeling blue, right, amigo?
Mr. Godot, what are you doing here?
Oh, come on. Just came here to say thanks to my newest buddy. You, Mr. Trite.
Maybe you should learn my name before you call me Buddy.
Well, playtime is over.
Huh?
Early this morning, the body of Kane Bullard was discovered.
Kane Bullard? Well, where have I heard that name before? Isn't that the name of the CEO of KB Security? Oh, wait, body?
The estimated time of death was 1 a.m. on October 12th.
1 a.m. on October 12th. You don't mean...
That's right, amigo. At the same time that a cheap little urn was being stolen, the CEO of KB Security was being murdered.
So then what are you doing here?
Oh, come on, you figured it out already, haven't you, amigo? Or have you already forgotten about that piece of info I helped you out with today?
Helped me out? What?
On October 12th at 1 o'clock in the morning, Ron Delight was in the CEO's office, the scene of the murder. After getting the blackmail letter, he must have been imbued with that utter rage.
What are you saying? Imbued with rage?
Hold on, we have to turn off the confetti right now.
Come on, don't tell me you didn't know. Ron Delight was once an employee of KB Security. He was a professional security guard.
Employee of KB Security?
It looks like the alibi that saved him from being convicted as a thief is going to be the noose that gets him hanged. Kind of an anti-alibi.
No way.
I spoke too soon when I said somebody did not get murdered.
He can't be the thief because he was at the murder scene when the murder occurred.
No, that's a lie. It can't be true.
But I am a thief, I tell you.
Rondelite, you're going back to prison again. This time the charge is much more serious. This time you'll be tried for murder.
What? This is impossible.
I'm looking forward to another exciting showdown, Mr. Trite. You and I aren't through with each other yet. Surely you won't back down from a challenge. You've never been a coward.
Mr. Nick, is there something personal between you two?
I've returned from the depths of hell to do battle with you. At least let me have some fun while I'm here.
This guy. Who the heck is he? Maybe quiet, but he's the most dangerous enemy I've ever faced.
Well then, time to say goodbye to Mr. Delight.
Nick, how could this be happening?
Right in front of our very eyes, our client has been arrested for murder. And the one who established his presence at the scene was me.
Yeah, Ronnie!
Arrested for murder on the very same day he's declared innocent of larceny. What the heck's going to happen next? Ay. We've hit the 2-hour mark on this. How much more is this going to take? Like, seriously, Now we have to do another trial for clearing him of murder? Like, seriously? Man, I don't know how to feel. Let's go to Stream Raiders real quick to see what's up.